Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's live event. It's an honor to be here with Hala. Hi, Hala. How are
Hi,
you?
Jessica. Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much for being here, Hala. So I'm Jessica. I'm the social media and community manager here at University of the People. And Hala is a business administration graduate. We're going to get into her interview in just a minute. But before we do the formal interview, I just want to say, first of all, thank you, Hala, for joining us today. I'm so excited and happy to talk about all your achievements at University of the People and your story. To our viewers, we've just been, Hala and I have been talking, and I'm really excited for her to share about all her experiences with you. Before we get into the interview, first of all, hi to all our viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see some familiar names, and I'm so happy that you guys keep coming back. And also, I want to remind everyone that the application deadline is this Thursday, May 28th. And so you still have time to save your spot for next term, which starts June 18th. All you have to do is copy the link in the description of this event and paste it into your browser. And it's that easy. So these events that I plan are for our students and applicants. So it's an inclusive event for everybody. I encourage our viewers to ask questions. Why don't our applicants say where they're from and our students say what they study so we can differentiate the two? And any questions you have for Hala, I'll try to address. Julia. Julia goes, Hala and Hala. Hala, that's what I was telling you about earlier, how we go, Hala. Okay. Thanks, Julia. And okay, so what did I want to say? I don't know, Julia caught me off guard, but it's okay. So, I know. If I don't get to your question, I'll review it and respond after this event, so not to worry. Okay, so just a few things about University of the People who aren't familiar. We are a tuition-free university. We just collect small minimal fees every year. We collect small minimal fees, but we don't collect a yearly tuition. So that's how we cut down on the cost. But if you're feeling like you don't have the money to apply if you don't have the money to like pay the application fee or the course assessment fee, let your advisor know, and we'll work with you on that. And I see somebody's from Chicago. I am as well. Hi. I can't say your name because it's in Arabic, but hi. We have, maybe Hala can help me with that. So
Yeah.
we are also 100% online, which gives our students the flexibility to work and study and have a family and whatnot. So that's something that's really great about University of the People. We also have 31,000 students from over 200 countries and territories. So this is really cool because we have a very diverse student body. But if you feel like your like English isn't good enough to start at UO People, don't worry. We offer an English course. Hala, did you have to take that course or you were okay?
Yes, there is English Composition 1 course for students who don't have IELTS, TOEFL, or don't have this good level in English. We have this course. We took it for 2 months and a half, and it was really helpful for students they don't have or don't know how to deal with the English that much.
Okay, and so did you find it helpful?
Yeah, actually, I find it very helpful because at the end of the course there is a placement test from Oxford University, and it was really helpful. Sometimes some new information in test. So actually, it was really helpful for me.
Okay, good. Yeah, so those are some very encouraging words about our English composition course. So, University of the People, one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is preparing our students for future careers geared towards employability. So Hala and I will talk about that. But our focus is really to provide students with the skills that they need to get a job in the real world after graduation. So I'm going to segue into Hala.
Okay.
Hala, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, so hi Jessica. Hello everyone, my family and friends. First, I'd like to thank my mother who didn't stop supporting me and my dad who always believes in me. Actually, when anyone in this life reached to this desired result, this means there was always a reason. Pushed him when he stopped, raised him up when he fell down. I was lucky to have such parents in my life. I would like to say thank you for my brother Abdurrahman who told me go ahead and register in UO people when I found it on the internet. To my sisters Asil, Riwa, Ola, and my brother Reis, who were patient enough to sleep when the light is on in order to complete my assignments. I'm really grateful for their existence in my life. And here I have to take a place and say thank you for you all people who didn't just give me a chance to study, but also it gives me a chance to meet my partner, Firas, who is my husband now. Actually, about me, my name is Hala. I'm a graduate from UO People University. After a long, interesting journey, um, I studied business administration there. I chose to study there because I've always wanted to study in an American university. I believe that education system in the States way better than most of the countries. As what I always said, UO People was the place that transformed this desired into reality. And now I want to express how much I am happy to be a part of alumni. The best thing here is when you graduate, that doesn't mean you are no longer a part of UO People. Instead, you have another rule, and you will always be a member of your people community. As me, I am an ambassador there. Since I've started with your people, I help many students to complete their applications.
Okay, so wow. I don't know why you're making me so emotional, Helen. And it's so funny. I thought I wasn't being obvious, but Nadine saw. She saw me. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. You're so emotional. So okay,
You can drink water and take a deep breath.
this is a first for our live events. I'm getting a little teary-eyed. Okay, so let's talk about why I'm getting a little teary-eyed. Okay. First of all, Hala, let's talk about where you're from. Let's go there first.
Yeah, actually, I'm from Syria. Syria now, and the condition that I studied there. Actually, I started to study in 2016 within situation where and electricity went off and like water cold like this. I studied in that condition sometimes, as what I was mentioned, as what I was talking with you, like my hands cold. I have to write my assignments within my mobile or my laptop. Actually, it was really hard, but if you don't have these challenges or you don't do that efforts for something, you don't feel that when it finished, you feel it's okay, it's normal. You don't put that efforts on it, but when it comes and you know that you put many efforts on it, there is many challenges that you face. You feel that okay, I did a big things for, and this is will help in introduce or increase your self-confidence. So actually, yeah, we face many challenges in our life, but at the end, when we got the result, we will forget everything we pass it, and we will have this great result.
Okay. Wow, amazing. So you started studying at University of the People when you were living in Syria, and it's obviously there's a crisis there. I just read you some crazy statistic. I'm gonna read it now.
Yeah.
So, let's see. The statistic is that 6.5 million people have been displaced within Syria, while more than 3 million had fled to countries such as Lebanon, Jordan, and Turkey. And you're currently in Turkey, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm in Turkey now.
Okay, so how did you decide to get to Turkey? Like, what was that? Like, why Turkey?
Actually, most of Syrians or Syrian people, this is the best direction or best destination for Syrian people, because this we don't have that much chances or choices to choose. So Turkey is the best choice for us. And for me, it was, I met my partner and I traveled with him to Turkey. And here I have, it's new country, new language, but when I was with someone who know the country, who know the language, it was better for me. But for Syrian who comes here to the new country and a new language, people can't speak English here or don't speak English. They won't. So there is new challenges. But when you have something, like what we are talking about, like your people, when you have a certificate from your people, you can go wherever you want. You have a certificate, you can work. So that's what I am glad to have actually here. And actually, I received my certificate 4 days ago, so now I'm more confident to work. Okay, I have a certificate. I have
like a worker's permit.
Excuse me.
I think it's like a working permit, like it allows you to work legally, right?
Actually, whenever you want, whenever you go, the first thing they ask about is education. What you have, what is your certificate from where, like this. So yeah, actually, it's good chance for us.
Yeah, and you said, I don't know if the viewers caught it, but you actually met your partner through University of the People, right? How did that work? Like, how did that happen?
Actually, I would love to speak about it with him, but we met each other in a course in e-commerce. So and he just tried. He told, in discussion forum, there is a place to post and write posting and reply to your friends like this, and it's really great place to meet people there and meet your peer there. So he met me there, and he just write a post for me, and then he searched about my name in LinkedIn, and we talked there, and then talking, and then I introduced him to my family, and actually this happened very very quickly, but in a special way. Actually, yeah. I didn't hear anyone that met his partner in your people, so we have really special story there.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's such a great story.
Yeah, actually, yes, it was.
I love everyone's comments. They're so funny. Okay, so you I just want to ask a question. Because I don't want to lose it. I'm gonna show it on the screen. This is from Emral. He wants to know what was the most difficult course for you. So I'm gonna remove this because it's a little bit distracting. Okay, so we want to know, first of all, what is your degree in?
Yeah, actually, I got associate degree in business administration.
Okay, and so back to, I'll show it again. Back to Emerald's question, what was the most difficult course for you?
Actually, what is related with math, algebra, like this, it was difficult for me. Not that difficult, but you have new words, new expression, because it's way different from Arabic. So I know algebra. I took it in Arabic, but when I'm starting to studying them in English, it was a bit difficult. But I getting much help in with my instructor, peers like this. I asking. When you ask, there's nothing is difficult. You can ask. You can share your, okay, I struggled there. I don't know what does that mean. You can ask. It's, yeah, you have this chance.
Okay, so how did you decide to study business administration?
I love business administration. I love that what is related with administration, manager, stuff like this. I was always say that I want to be a manager of a company, but what this company and what's about, I don't know. I want to be a manager of the company. So I just want to study business administration. It will lead me to there. And the information that is coming with this field, actually, I think it's very interesting, and maybe anyone have to know, like time management. You have to know like your skills, sometimes how to talk with your employees, how like this. I think it's very important for your personality, not just for study field. So that I chose to study business administration.
Right. And so actually, let's, on a bigger level, like, why did you want to pursue higher education in general?
In general, you know, when any place, as what I told you before, any place you will go to, you okay, what who are you? What are you studying? What's your certificate? What's your education? Like this, when any place you go to, you have to introduce yourself in that way. So I think it's giving you more things adds value to your personality like this. So when you are talking about you, I have this and I have this and I am pursue higher education and I'm complete, I'm still learning in this, I'm still in learning process. So actually it's very important. I think we don't have to stop learning. So
Yeah.
so when you are talking about, for example, you are in working and you are studying and still pursuing a higher education, gives you more value, and this is refers to that you are really serious person. You are still focusing on improving yourself. So actually, whenever, okay, maybe we got master and finish. No, there's nothing means that okay, study is finished. The anything you learn, you have to still learn, you have to still read, you have, so whatever you learn, it's better for you, so that actually whenever you complete to pursuing a higher education, it will add a value for you and improving yourself by this.
Okay. Wow. Amazing. And tell me what your experience has been like at UO People, the learning, the studying, courses, instructors, people
Yeah.
you met.
Okay, a long story, but I will try to make it as short as I can. So I started to study in 2016 with one course per term, spending 3 or 4 hours every day. And in my holiday, I spent more time. The knowledge I got was very important for me. And when I faced some difficulties, in understanding a specific point, I asked my instructor, my friend in the course, in order to get that help. It was a really special time. For many years, I want to have friends from around the world. It was such a chance to have a friend who comes from another country. I didn't know that I will have that a chance, and I met Ali Patrick, who was my first advisor, and he's my friend now. And I met then Hubert, and he was my second advisor. Then Mifa. I liked how we were emailed each other, not just for registering in courses, whatever it's related with the university stuff. No, we were emailed each other, talking and sharing my news sometimes. I met first of all Khalid, who helped me complete my application. And then since 2016, I met Amr, who is my friend till now, and he's helped me so much. He helped me so much because I didn't have any friend till just him. Then I also studied with many courses with my friend Miriam, and we have really special memories for those days, because there is in English composition, we don't know citation. In Arabic, we don't know what is such citation. We struggle in this and how to understand this, and we start to read it with each other, the chapters, and see some videos about this in YouTube. Then we understand it, and we write the assignment, and okay, we submit it, and hopefully we got really higher marks in this assignment. Then I met Harleen from India, Rachel from US, and many friends actually. Yeah, many friends. So this for my friends. For instructor, I met Dana Berry. She was my instructor in English Composition 1. She was very helpful and encouraging one. And now I want to express how much I am happy to meet Anita Moore. She was my instructor in online education strategies course, and she didn't stop emailing me and congrats me each term I am in honor list. We emailed each other actually till now, since 4 years. Last but not least, I was lucky, that enough to meet my man there, my love, Firas. As what I mentioned before.
You're gonna make me cry. That's so cute. Okay, so you've met a lot of people. I've never really quite heard somebody meet so many people at university people, but that's amazing. And what about flexibility? So UO People is 100% online, as we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you say? How has the flexibility helped you?
Yeah, actually, it's 100% online because there's many students ask, is it online? Maybe exams we have to make it physically. No, it's 100% online. Even exams, everything will be through Moodle. It's very easy to deal with it. And there will be detailed information like how to get your code from your proctor, how to access like this. There wasn't any difficulties that I faced when I wanted to take an exam or submit assignment. Also, as what I mentioned before, there is automatically saved option whenever you maybe internet connection lost like this, every work will be saved. So yeah, actually, it's very flexible and you easy to deal. So I didn't have any difficulties in dealing with Moodle.
And I think like also I'm wondering like UO People is 100% online. So how was that with your schedule? Like, was it? It was nice, right?
Yeah, actually, you have 1 week. You have to finish all your assignments within this week, and you can choose the time you want to study in. You want to submit your assignment. Maybe in the last of the week, you can submit all of your assignments. But at the end, you choose the time you want to study. There is not a specific time you have to watch this video in a specific time. No, you can work. You can do whatever you want. You are people like this in this. Like you can say it's feature. This is a really great feature for us who work or who have something to do in his life, like maybe there's mother have many children, so she can study in really easy way. She can maybe let her children sleep and then study. Yeah, she's can choose the time is better for her.
Yes, this is true. I'm going to ask a question from Julia, and I'm going to show it on here. We asked, what would you like to pursue following your studies with UO People? So, Hala's actually already graduated from University of the People, so I think that's a good segue. Thank you, Julia. So, what would you like to? What are you doing now? How has UO People?
Graduation, you mean?
Sorry?
After graduation, you mean?
Yeah. Like now you've graduated. What are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
No, are you working right now?
Okay. In general, we know after graduation, you will move to the next step and start to search for a job. And like me, you may be shocked by an unexpected event like coronavirus, but nothing lasts forever. Actually, I'm focusing now on building my skills in order to be ready to work then when this situation finishes. My self-confidence increased, actually. I have a certificate and I trust in what I have more. Actually, now I moved to another country. I learned a new language, and because of that, I used to speak in English because I was contact with my friend in UO People. So that give me like, yeah, okay, I can trust on my English, so I can deal with this. So, but now I'm actually, as what I told you before, I'm focusing on building my skills in design because I want to pursue a career in fashion design, and maybe when coronavirus I will get that job, and this is what actually now this is time for building my skills, because maybe anytime this crisis maybe finish and we'll be able to work. Maybe I hope so.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just curious, what's it like in Turkey with coronavirus?
Actually, in Turkey, for example, there is 1 day open. You can go and bring your stuff, whatever you want, and then sometimes they make curfew for 3 days, and sometimes 2 days. And you have to put that mask, and you have. Actually, I think it's better for us. It's better for people to stick with this rules, because this is actually in the end this is for our health. And yeah, we don't have to lose, we don't have anything to lose if we put mask or be strict with this rules. So yeah, actually sometimes it comes like this. And some workplace didn't open till now, like this actually. Yeah, every maybe every 4 days like this there is 2 days curfew like this.
Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So you guys are still kind of like on a lockdown in Turkey?
Excuse me?
Are you still like on a lockdown? Like you can't really leave your house, or can you leave your house?
Actually, yeah, we can. Sometimes, we finish Ramadan month, and we have to go out, but for our holiday. So there is a place you can go around your place. So there is, Istanbul is very big. So you can, in your place, you can go out and like this. But there's not traveling for a long distance. No, you can't do such thing. And as what I said before, this is for our
Right.
health. So yeah, actually, I think it's better for us to follow these rules.
Yeah, definitely. That's good advice. So I'm a lot of people have questions for you, Hala. Like,
Oh, really?
oh, you are on fire, girl. Okay. I don't know how to say this name because I don't read Arabic, although that would be cool if I did. Hala, you mentioned that you were able to form great relationships with your peers and classmates. How was your experience with the faculty?
Yeah.
So, with, like instructors and advisors, what was your experience like?
Yeah. Actually, I was talking about Anita. Anita Moore was my instructor, and she is now in US, and she's emailing me and till now about my news. She congrats me about, okay, you are in honors list, congratulations, like this. She emails me every time, and she give me her personal email to email her.
Wow.
And yeah, actually, and there is my advisor Ali Patrick. I don't know, maybe he is attending this live now. So Ali Patrick is still my friend till now, and actually he's no longer advisor, but he's still in like a friendship list on in my Facebook. So actually, it was really that atmosphere of like a physical university but online. So it's not a way of relationship. People think that if it's online, so there is no relationship. You can meet your peer. You cannot meet your instructor. You can't hold this relationship. No, actually, you can actually, discussion forum is a great place to discuss everything you want to know or you want to ask. And there is like a messenger in Moodle. You can type anything you want, any messages you want to introduce yourself to a friend. So there is a place to type this message and send it.
Okay, amazing. And I know we have a lot of questions that might have been unanswered. We'll try our best to go through them after this event. But Hala, maybe one last question for you I have is, what special advice would you give to students who or applicants who are looking to start studying at University of the People?
Actually, the first thing that they have to be patient. The first when you start to study, actually it's a long journey. I spent 4 years studying in UO People. It's not that short journey. And I faced really difficult time that I wanted to, okay, I want to give up. I will leave UO People. And actually there is a special event happened there. They called me they called me and say, Hala, what are you doing? Why you don't register in the term? I was really happy, and I got back. I got back. I said, no, I don't want to leave UO People. They care about me. They care about me. Yeah, actually, there is a time that you will feel okay, disappointed. You don't have time. You are overwhelmed of your tasks. You have many things to do. But actually, there is a time. There is a gaps on your time. You can use it, and maybe you will be happy because of this after many times. Maybe this is the events that needs a long time, you can't see the result in short time. For example, you owe people now, you can't see a result after a month because there is a time that should pass. So after 4 years, I see that, okay, I have a certificate from an American university. It's really great to have in your CV in order to work, in order to speak about yourself, introduce yourself for anyone, for any place. So actually, yeah, you have to be patient and just focus on the main the current time. Don't think about, okay, I have long time. I have 4 years later. I have to work. I have to. How can I do? That the time is passing. You can't feel. We don't feel. Oh, okay. There is now. I don't feel that. Really, it's for 4 years. I studying in UO people. I didn't imagine that. Actually, I didn't feel that. Okay, that much time. So
Right.
yeah. So that the first and most important thing is to be patient.
Okay. Well, Hala, that's very, very good advice. A lot of people had questions for you. I don't think I've. Let's just answer this last one really quick. Hala. Okay, I can say this person's name because it's not in Arabic. It's Mukhtar. Hala, how many hours did you pay per week? Maybe he means study. I think he means study. Okay, how many hours did you study per week?
For one course, and because that sometimes I was struggling with the new vocabularies, I spent per day, let me say, per day it's 3 to 4 5 hours. But in holiday, I spent the whole holiday actually to study because I have to work. So in the holiday I worked more. So 3 to 4 hours per day. So it means like in a week it will be 21 20 something for a week. So actually that's it for one course. This as what I told you before, because I faced many new vocabularies, many new things for me.
Okay, amazing. Well, Hala, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for this interview.
Yeah, you have a really amazing story, really like inspiring and positive. And I want to thank you, and I want to thank the viewers for tuning in.
Thank you, Jessica. I really appreciate this invite.
Thank you so much, Hala. You've been amazing, and you answered a lot of people's questions, and you shared your story. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, thank you everyone for joining us today. If we didn't answer your question, we will review it after this event and get back to you. Not to worry. If you haven't saved your spot for next term, don't worry. There's still time. First of all, the term starts on June 18th, and you can apply by copying the link in the browser, in the description, and pasting it into your browser. If you're having any trouble with the application process, on our YouTube channel, we do have a playlist that says how to apply, and we've broken down the process into 9 steps. What else? So there was one thing. Oh, and at University of the People, don't forget, you don't have to pay until the end of the term. So you can try a whole term. It's risk-free. And you can see if it's for you. I'm sure it will be, because everyone has really amazing things to say about their experience. And that's it. So any questions, email your advisor or admissions@uopeople.edu. And we know that Corona has affected our students from around the world, but we want to remind you that nothing at University of the People has changed. I will be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Jermico. We were supposed to do last week, but it didn't work out. But Jermico is an award-winning author, and he's written 5 children's books, which will be launched this month. So we'll talk about that. And he's also a UO People graduate, also business administration. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you again to Hala.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you.
Everyone, have a great Tuesday. Stay safe, stay calm, and stay connected.
Have a great day. Have a good day all.
By your side. Okay, thanks, Hala. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.